Hello.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Give me a sec.
No worries. Just talking to people on the league.
Got it. Okay, it's working. I need to turn on plays. Okay, I want you to watch this clip. Or you already watched the whole chicken Hennessy shit, right? That thing was just the funniest thing.
That was fucking
Yeah,
retarded.
it's just retard. Like the whole point, it's just stupid. All right, it was on purpose. This this is what I think of whenever level 2 power spike, like when people like give it away. It's hilarious. It's just the way he says it. I'm just gonna use that as my like ringtone or text tone or something.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, let's hide vision. You have a silent support, that's fine. That usually counters Alistar. Support's actually really fun, but he shouldn't be going Comet. He should probably be going Aftershock. Actually, Aftershock only works with his Q. Doesn't really
It
matter.
did
He goes
kinda work.
Comet. He goes for W. He goes for minion fling poke.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, let's speed this up.
Like right here where we're just sitting in the bush, I'm like, this lane's gonna be freaking cancerous. Because MF Sona versus a Vayne.
Well, yeah, you have triple pot because instead of starting refillable, and you went fleet footwork, so that every single time they poke you, all that poke is just negated and it's fine. Plus, you need the fleet footwork also. Something to note is that Comet, like, I forgot to explain that, but against Comet lanes, like, you need to outrun the Comet, so fleet footwork helps with that. Like, I totally forgot that, like, it does that, like, the speed thing, because it's like a mini Warlord, so yeah, it does the same, like, it's the same rule. Like, if you outrun the Comet, that means you outrun the poke. Also, you get out of your E range, so it's like, it's too advantageous not to take. You know what I'm saying?
Now right here, it's just, every time she walked up to poke, I poked her in return, and I hit harder than she does.
Yeah. So you have a level 2 power spike. Yep. Okay, let's go in for it. Good. Wait.
Yeah, I hit
No,
level
that's
2
fine.
because I got creeps before Sion got there.
Watch this creep right here. Okay, so she used their Q. Just watch the bounce. Don't get in range of when a creep is about to be last hit or is so low that it is going to die. Don't like get in its range, because if she Qs you, it will bounce and it's gonna hit you and it's gonna auto crit. So like you lose all your HP for no reason, and then the whatchamacallit, Comet flies in.
I knew this was a really
Like, you kind of have to deal with it. It's not like it's like you hate it, but like you can't let it get to you. Like you hate it, and there's nothing that you can do except pray that you can get every single last hit on your tower.
I never expect to get every single last hit on the tower. I take what I can.
Yep, it takes
I
practice.
miss a lot.
Like, you really have to like practice for that one. Like I've seen DL like get fucking Tristana last hits under tower, even though he like you have the E passive shit. I was like, how does he do it? He just like knows how many times to hit it, and he uses his Q very often. He even jumps. The animation cancel can also help if you really need to weave in another auto. You know, I saw you use it like once right there at the red buff when you're releasing it, which is super helpful. Like, the only time in situations call for it is when, like, again, you're trading in tower or you're trying to siege an objective as soon as possible to prep to rotate. That's fine. Rip that one.
Yeah. If I autoed that one like one more
Alright,
time,
so
I
if
would
that
probably had it.
that minion was low, you would have died. You kind of have to just stay safe out of range until MF like tries to last hit. If she goes for a Q, then you kind of just like let it go.
I'm about to go in on this, and I get first blood.
Okay, well, we're gonna play off of their mana, And well, I mean, just flash for this. Oh, you could flash for this, but like to be honest, I would, because it's first blood.
Dead.
Yeah, that's fine. Like that was like blatantly obvious, and like Sona didn't flash, Sona didn't cast a single spell. In fact, Sona did nothing but just like yeah, I'm just gonna let that happen. Yeah, nice dude.
Basically.
Yeah,
Well,
quality player, by the way.
Sion knocked her up.
Really fucking good to get this game, dude.
Sion actually knocked her up, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh.
exactly. See this crit, like you can't allow this to happen, and you know it happens because it's just stay out of the cone range, like constantly. Like you need to. So like what you ask, it's a decision, not a mechanic. Like you know, understand what your opponent is capable of. She can like the RNG will prioritize. It doesn't prioritize champions, but because it's in line of you, it's like a cone. If there's minions in front of it, then you'll be fine. But it can curve to you, and you'll hate it. And you can't afford to take damage. Like, yeah, you'll back and stuff, right? But and that's cool. But you can't rely on you like, oh, I won the lane, so I can afford to take this damage because I'm backing anyway. It's not really like logical because like if you wanted to kill, like let's say Sona was never low or she actually flashed the knockup and like got out of your range or something like that, then like you're now forced to continue the laning phase. And if you take that harass, MF just continues to poke you down, and then you're forced to back no matter what, and then you're at a minus because she shoves you in all the way. The choice is for you to either stop taking CS to avoid the Q poke, then take the CS when she uses her Q, then recognize how long her Q cooldown actually is so that you know when to back up and when not to back up. Typically, it doesn't really matter how long the Q is, you just back up when she thinks she's about to last hit. Because if you attempt to trade with her, she will drop an E auto and then like Q the creep that she kills, and then it bounces so she gets free damage. That's the most optimal MF play. Because then if she autos you, or it'll draw a minion aggro so that the minion that she's auto attacking or supposed to be last hitting doesn't die immediately. Then she E's you, and hopefully she aims her E that isn't on top of the minion so that she can just Q the minion and then it bounces and then it crits you. So then you get slowed, you get hit by comment, and you get crit. Priority on creeps. If you can push her out, doesn't matter. She's leaving anyway. She's oom. She has manifold man, doesn't matter. She's oom. Like she's gonna leave no matter what. Chunking her down here is like what she did to you. You back anyway. It doesn't mean anything. You just waste your own time, and you could just. To be honest, I would freeze here, because she's backing with like no mana, right? And this means that first of all she regenerates her mana, then she gets items, and then like she comes back, and unless you shove this all the way to tower, it's not worth it. And it has to be you who shoves it. It doesn't matter if Sion shoves it or not. Like he needs to get vision because he's supporting. He'd rush Sightstone, which is huge. So you either froze it here, which is why I said creeps are really important, and cannon minion wave. That's why you kind of wanted to freeze it. And now she's gonna get all this for free. The gap went from 26 to 35, and then she went to 39, and then you're still at 26. Then you plus 9. Now she also 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 these die 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's gonna be at 43, and you're gonna be at max 38. So you're still down. At max 38, like I said, like it like guarantees that you don't get all the last hits, you know. Okay, so you got 37, you're still behind. Then she gets to lane in like 8 seconds. That was a Sion push, okay, and then stopwatch is already 6 minutes. Nice. Wait, oh, that sucks. Close.
Yeah.
Rip this guy.
2v3 them here.
Did you, yeah, you had 2 wards. Ward this bush so that you can get vision on the side. The Sejuani, condemn the Sejuani. You know that MF has no heal as auto attacker. I mean, you get it here, but then you can get it here. Galio ulti OP to win. 40% secure, but it's pretty good. Okay, so, okay, alright, okay, easy, okay. Yeah, alright, yeah. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. You got, he's, like, honestly his name is Cough Drop, but, like, he just needs to switch the fucking, the D and the F, and you got fucking Call of Duty Frop, whatever that means, but Call of Duty right there, he just quick scoped you, dude. Straight up 360, press 360, whoosh, quick scope, got him, get the camera. Like,
I was so salty about that too.
Dumb. It's like, yeah, he got you. The only reason why I asked you to ward this bush is because in this scenario, just because Galio, okay, your Galio doesn't have teleport, and your top laner doesn't have like teleport. Like he literally doesn't have teleport, but he has teleport, but it's on cooldown. You don't know if he's actually gonna ult you or not because you can't rely on him to actually press R on you. He could have pressed R on Sion for fuck's sake, right? So the only thing is you ward this for one, vision, two, they can deny you an auto attack if they actually just step in and out because you have no vision there. If MF was smart and Sona was also smart and Sona actually pink warded this, control warded this at any point in the game, or swept this and realized, hey, there's no wards in here, just weave in and out of the bush, then you lose because you lose every single auto attack because they just get in and out of the bush and you cancel your animation even if the particle's like flying halfway and it just gets canceled. It's just how it is. It's a mechanic. Also, you had two wards at the same time, so you could have controlled the bush. Like, it's always important to control the bush, but it's not like obsessive. Just like during team fights, if there's a bush that they will step in, or they are about to step in, just ward it so that you get vision on it. You need to see what they're doing. Like, who knows? Sejuani could have pathed better as a jungler and got 5, and then as she gets into your lane, MF kills 1 minion. Osona Qs and kills 1 minion, and then suddenly Sejuani 6 tosses R. You don't know that because you can't see her. Or down this right here, like as you guys are fighting, right? And then Sona like walks up and then like MF like, you know, casts R or something and then blows up these 3 minions again. Sejuani hits 6, you don't know that, and then you can't counterplay it. Cause like you can see people like as they level up and then they just skill up their ability right away and then just dunk you. That's how I do it on Thresh.
I was actually going toward it, and then Sejuani stepped out, so I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'll just come dimmer.
Yeah. The thing is, okay, so again, once again, you can't rely on that, and though this is a minor nitpicky thing, what if she backed up? Then what do? You guys continue chase, or do you guys back up? It depends, because you don't know what she's gonna do because you can't see it. Once she stepped out forward, yeah, you don't ward it anymore, but it's still, like, you still have other 2 people, there's still 2 factors, MF and Sona, that are sitting out there waiting to do an action, and you can't let them go unseen, because then if MF gets in Fog of War and starts blasting ulti on you, you need to know exactly where to condemn her so she stops her ulti. Sion already cast his knockup because he, you know, missed it on the Sona because he hit her, or he tried to knock her out while she was doing stopwatch. So his knockup is on cooldown. So because of that, you have no way to break it unless you condemn the MF if MF decided to cast ulti. But you can't see if MF actually casts ulti or not, or whether or not she's 6. And yeah, she wasn't 6 that fight, but again, you can't take that chance. Like, scenarios play out differently, but bush control is always important. It's a bot lane thing. Like, whatever role I am at, like even if I'm jungling, if that bush isn't warded and I come in to gank that, I need that bush warded like as soon as I start fighting. And if I don't have like a ward, I'll drop a control ward. Like fuck. Okay, you get this tower hella fast. Good. Take wave, recall, swap top.
I don't actually recall for a little while. When I knew I should have, I just didn't. Like, when I recalled the next time, I was sitting at a full static shiv.
I would say go for the IE, and the only reason why is because you just have, like, close enough gold to it. You're buying on gold, like BOG, buy on gold. So you're basically buying as much as your gold can get you at this exact instance in time, which is absolutely critical. And the reason why is because she just came back, so she just bought. So, like, the strength difference in you2 is when you came back to lane, you are ahead of her. When she came back, she's weaker than you, so that she'll never be able to fight you. Then she farms a little bit, then she backs and she comes back. Now you guys are even. If you guys decide to fight, it's even, but it's 2v1 unless, you know, Sion shows up. But again, it's even. You're supposed to be ahead of her at all times. You cannot just allow her to buy items, and then you're like, yeah, I still have items. I still got my BF sword. Like, oh, she has her BF sword too. Yeah, but I got my Berserker Shears. Yeah, but I have something to match you, my Serrated Dirk. So you guys are considered even right now. Though the goal doesn't say that you're actually even. Like, item-wise, I'd say that, like, because you didn't cash in your lead. Okay, so you didn't cash in your lead, actually. Minus 1,600. You're still at, like, 3,400 or something like that. And because, like, you know, you have kills and stuff like that. If she had 10 more CS, like, it's around, like, another 200 gold. So it's, like, 3,000 to 3,400. It's, like, roughly almost close. Like, you're just up by, like, one component. Or a bunch of pink wards or whatever, but still. Because you didn't cash in, you're sitting on money that you could be rewarded with, like, with a huger power spike. Always cash in, like whenever you can. Like, if you're gonna greed for this wave, just shove it and go back. What the point of you being ahead this far is okay. Earlier I could have sworn Pantheon was pathing bottom. Am I crazy? Okay, let me back up. I was like, okay, he was here. Okay, so he looked like he was pathing bot. Okay, he wasn't pathing bot. Wait, Sion was like right here. What?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so he backed. And then you were here, and then he was here, and then he stands here, and he just stands here. Oh, he was just standing there the entire time. Okay, because if you're ahead, and you just shit on your lane, and not only do you take tower, you have two options. You can hard dunk this lane even harder, so that you deny the AD carry even further, or you just swap and take this tower, control the Herald, because fuck Ocean Drake, what the fuck are you gonna do with that shit? Take this. Actually, it's pretty good because you're up against a Xerath that's a Siege King, so that means he's poking the shit out of you. Plus, these two also poke, so you need to control this. So you gotta ping this, the shit out of this with your jungler, and your jungler is Wukong, so his clear and his sustainability is terrible. That's just because of the champion, not because of the player. Probably the player if he doesn't know how to play it. But you need to control this before you rotate top. Let's say you guys took Dragon, then you guys would have just taken top. Because you guys could 2v1 the Garen. What the fuck is he gonna do when he's like, there, I'm running at you, and then you have a full tank, and you have Condemn, and you have Flash. What the fuck is he gonna do? You 2v1 him, you take the tower, you take Herald, you go mid, you take it all together. He can't wave clear forever. He can't kill Rift Herald alone. He needs his team. You guys take this tower. You guys get 3 towers, and then you guys just go top and bottom rotations constantly. That's the game plan, like generally speaking, when you have a scaling champion. Also,
you'll see we actually pretty much do everything you just said. We kill bottom again. We take Dragon. We go mid, get like 2 more kills. Go top, take all of top. I solo the Herald. Push into their base. It's actually really insane what we do.
this target switch good. Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize
I don't think that was instinctive. Like that was just like you just condemned her, like just to condemn her. But yeah, honestly, save the condemn to do that. Like you have to hold your condemn for the right spells. Something that DL taught me was that like when you see an like you never condemn an Alistar until he starts headbutting the animation for the W. You just react like you know when he's gonna fly towards you, just eat him, and then he loses 2 spells for the price of 1, and you live, and you humiliate him and you piss him off, and then you tilt him and then he keeps trying combos and you keep negating them. Same thing with Fiona. When she casts the E, as she has to land the E, she flies in, you negate it. It's difficult timing, but he has a video on him doing it like 7 times. Okay, so if you control drag, you need to recall. I mean, if you get Static Shiv, then the only reason why I can justify you buying hard greeting for Static Shiv is that you're trying to match the Xerath wave clear, and I'm pretty sure that that's you listening to what I told you about matching wave clear based on the a previous like coaching session, which is completely fine. Your team comp has decent wave clear because Galio, and I mean the only way to match it is if you have wave clear yourself. Don't you tumble away from the hitbox basically. Don't tumble predictably. Okay, so I'd say you didn't need to flash for that. Instead, just let, like, if he takes it, but just like don't go for this kill because this is like you have so much gold. Okay, that's kind of broken actually. All right, let's finish him off. You need to secure another objective for this to be worth it. I'd say top lane. Like the whole point of getting these kills is for.
Yeah, we go insane.
Oh, this game is too much. I just can't. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, alright, yeah, yes, Static Shiv, yeah, saw that, yeah. Sell the refillable potion next time. You don't need, yeah, you need to answer this. Or Pantheon can answer it if you ult it, but it's not worth it. Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys already got top. You need to just push out this wave, then back. Yep. I'm gonna play it at 2x speed, because I don't need to watch you pushing a wave. You don't need to rotate here, because this entire trip, you spend doing nothing. Also, if they have a ward there, in theory, if they're all missing, they can pick you off. It's a theory, but like it can happen depending on team comps. Example, Kha'Zix, Evelynn. Champions like that that thrive on looking for picks. In this situation, there's no person that can pick you off single-handedly, but it's just like for future reference. Like don't just like blindly walk the river. Like yeah, you have a pink and pink here, but like well, where's this vision? Where's the vision in the rest of the river? Don't take tower.
This is why.
Push the wave.
This is why I was waiting on in the bush there. Fine.
No, I get you, because there's no vision in there. Like you just kind of just wait patiently and like play it out. I get that. That's fine. like you're not accomplishing anything else. Like what's the point of showing up in lane like if they're just gonna try to duck you anyway, unless you're confident in your positioning or dodging. Like all you have to know is that there's only one skill shot that you truly have to dodge. The other skill shot is like really telegraphed. The skill shot you have to dodge is Sejuani ult. You just tumble away from it. That's it. Once you tumble away from it, everything else is telegraphed. Xerath has to walk up to you and toss the E to you. What's his face has to walk up and ult you. Sona. Right? Like it's so if those are telegraphed, like they're literally gonna walk up to you and do it. Like, you know, like you can't just not respond to that. But Sejuani, like she's farther away, like her distance from away from you to tossing the ulti, you gotta dodge that. Like the way it spins, the way it clashes on the ground, you have to dodge it, otherwise you're fucked, right? But like Sona has to like walk up into like really close range and then ult like your face, which you can easily respond to by just condemning tumbling, or just tumbling in general, or just fucking condemning her. Like, you know, like you have ways to respond to it. But Sejuani is the more difficult one because like she's farther away and it's a hard initiation tool. Then they change CC if you get hit by us, so that's the other thing. Like if you can't avoid the Sejuani ult, then like Sona ult and Xerath E will land for free. Does that make sense? Like that's why I'm saying that's why it's so important to dodge that skill shot specifically. So you can play it like you can show up, like instead of being here, you could show up and just hold your tumble. Oh, Sejuani ult, dodge, easy. Okay, bye. Rest of the team's gone. See you, GG. Oh, you missed your ulti. Sejuani's basically useless reporter, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's how it is. Like that's usually what you'd see in the chat. Like typically, you just blame the Sejuani for missing ulti. That's like, you know, max range. Instead of launching a skill shot that could have landed for free, you chose to launch it at max distance, miss it, and because you know their Vayne dodged it, aka you, and then like they flame her because like why are you missing her there? Tragic. You just need to back after this. You have like a lot of gold. Don't like sit with more than like say like 1600 gold. Just buy components at a time, because now you can only buy like a steel, right? And then like, well actually you have a 2K, so you buy a steel and that little dagger thing, or you could buy eye edge if you sell your pot. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't realize just how much gold I had until I looked and I was basing. I'm like, wait, I've only, you know, down 100 gold. I'm gonna go kill a camp real quick and get my IE.
Yeah. Team doesn't need you.
Shut down.
And you know they don't need you because the waves are more important to do. The waves are more important to deal with. Like what happens if you win a team fight? Great, now where are our waves? We've gone over this like 50 times. Like I don't need to explain. Like you already understand what you're doing there is fine. Like there's no reason for you to not like. There's no reason for you to join them, and then yet they still win. Whether they won or lose is not your responsibility. They can't flame. Like they blame the 8-1 Fed Vayne for not grouping with a weak ass team because you're literally like 10 kill participation. You're like at least 50% kill participation. Don't drop it here. You want to drop it with the wave. It pushes with the wave. Yeah, there's a technique with this. Like what you do is you need to. Okay, well it doesn't work now because obviously you already dropped it. But like for future reference, first of all, it has 4-minute duration, right? In your trinket slot. So what you want to do is 3 minutes after, like when the dragon timer hits 1 minute, drop it top, and then they'll either answer. So Rift Herald will then start ramping up, right? Like it's gonna be here, it's gonna push the wave, right? And then you set up for Dragon. And see, this is Fire Drake. This is super important. You guys took Ocean Drake, but still. Anyway, let's say it was Fire Drake instead of Ocean Drake, right? So they now have to make a choice. Okay, fuck. There's a Rift Herald coming in and it's gonna pummel the shit out of this tower. Do we answer the Rift Herald or do we answer the Infernal Drake? If they choose to send one to answer Rift Herald because they cannot let Rift Herald go nuts on this turret for free, then they lose a man and it's 4v5. Even if they teleport in, which is impossible because Xerath, their only champion that can poke against the dragon, is going up here to top to deal with this is bad because his wave clear might kill the minions, but it won't kill the Rift Herald fast enough. So if they send Garen, then they don't have anybody to teleport, so they're down a man. So you're already at a numbers advantage. That's a win situation. So if they send nobody, then you get this tower and you get the dragon, and you might win the team fight. If they send somebody, then you have a 4v5, which is a win-win situation because now you're a numbers advantage down here. If they do nothing and just let everything go, then you have threat on top tower and you get a free dragon. Like no matter what, you win the situation unless you play it wrong. Like you lose the team fight somehow or something. But in this situation, because you're so far ahead, no, you don't. But you need this Sion's doing the right thing right here because you can't. Like this alone isn't enough to push because when it attacks the tower, it sacrifices a percentage of its life. So like it gets weaker. So like you have like a mini raid boss, and it doesn't attack anybody else. You know, so like it's kind of yeah. Good. Okay. See, what I was expecting you to do was you have to flash at some point defensively to dodge the thing. Okay. Well, that's not really defensive. Good. Pop your pots. You need every single bit of rejuvenation you can get. Here comes the Scion. Oh, he actually didn't land on the tower. Yeah. Hit this. Hit this. Okay. Forget this. You're like, you don't need this. Just get this and then end the game.
That's what we tried to do, but we didn't have enough minions. Sure.
See, now if Xerath chose not to fight and like not get caught or something, right, and ended the minion. See, now like you lost the tower, but like she stopped the wave, so now she has to wait for one more wave. Like if she and Xerath just stop the waves, you guys have to do nothing. You guys can't do anything other than find another wave. You know, this is the concept stays the same. Like no matter what like season the game is in, minions are necessary to stop the tower. Like stop tower pushes and the start tower pushes. Minions are super important.
Yeah, FF in 5 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, and then he just straight leaves. Yeah, I mean, I would be pretty pissed too if I had an 07 Sona that didn't know how to flash and ignite an enemy player. Like Jesus fucking Christ, that was a terrible Sona play.
And this one I played. It was just a normal, but I thought I did really well. Me and my team combined the were trio.
Damn.
I actually said in chat, hey.
Normals.
So we said, I'm gonna restart my computer.
Huh?
Oh, normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, 6 minutes in, I'm gonna restart my computer because it just took a shit. So I'm 1v2ing against a Sona MF.
Okay.
Really hard, but we came out
this is like
with
the same
win.
lane that you just hate fucking facing, don't you? Like you just
this
is the exact same fucking lane in another game. Like I love it. Like now you can analyze it. So there's this thing called piloting. Like it's just like how do you pilot the champion? Like people at higher elo have a different way of piloting champions than others. And just because a player is challenger in one role doesn't mean they're challenger in every single fucking role. And I hate it when people get that controversy mixed up. Like I could be like master challenger tier support, but I can't play other roles because I don't practice the other roles enough at that level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm too busy maining my own fucking role at the best of the best, and I can't, like, you know, like, so that's just how it works. So, like, the definition of pilot I'm using here is because in every single game, you're going to get players that pilot the same champion differently. Some players will play the champion better than others. Some players will play the champion worse than others, aka the auto-filled. Like pieces of shit, you know, like the fucking jungler forced to play support. You can tell how bad they are simply because of the basic mistakes that they made. Herder, I have flash. I could easily flash away from an auto upon getting knocked up. Herder, I'm gonna eat a knockup. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's so basic. Flash is like a necessity to live. This is a great leash. Because then you can get to lane sooner because you give them 6 autos. And then you just get back to lane. Like, it's so easy. Oh, you have a Zoe support. Oh, I thought Zoe was on the
This
enemy.
was actually this was normal blind pick, so I could actually practice my Vayne. This was like right after our last coaching session.
Okay.
So there was a little issue with who's gonna go mid, and Zoe's like, it's okay, I'll just support.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a good lane. She's so bad at anything that isn't like a solo lane. Play safe, it's fine. Okay, good. Respect this. Look, she's level 1, she has 1 ability. She queued. She did not E. Which means that as soon as she used it, she's done. She just does nothing but auto attack. You have an auto attack and then a Q and auto attack reset. So you deal more damage than her. You can choose to fight if you want to. If she uses her Q, done. Okay, now she has no spells either. Just respect that, like, at level 1, people have 1 ability. Level 2, 2 people have 2 abilities. It's kind of obvious, right? But the way they play those abilities, if they fold their hand, it's like if you're playing poker, you have 2 aces in your hand, and you just show them, hey, I have 2 aces, then obviously the opponent's gonna play safe because they don't have 2 aces to counter it. So she's just dropping everything, so you can just punish her. Hit the bitch, hell yeah. Now, okay, so this is dangerous. You need to back the fuck up, like right now. Like they will hit level 2, so you just hit this stuff. Just play it safe. Just completely play it passive. You cannot win the 2v2 if she takes heal and she takes E. because they'll just jump on you and they deal more damage than you unless you tumble out of it, and you've already used your tumble, but you know what I'm saying. So there's the E. You guys hit level 2 at the same time because the Sona doesn't know how to help last hit minions. Nice. So you can tell that they're bad players simply because the Sona doesn't know how to auto attack. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't really know how to pilot Zoe that well.
Can't pilot
I
shit.
noticed that right off of that one.
This is also the tumble animation helps you last it if it's like really clutch, you know what I mean? Like if like one minion's about to die and another minion's about to die at the same time, like you can just roll in the wall and get that extra auto attack animation off. Good. Try to practice not setup last hits. Like that was a setup last hit where you hit it once and then it's like low enough for you to last hit it, and then like you know what I'm saying? Like just make sure it's a guaranteed last hit. Like that's kind of like a setup, but like obviously because it's under tower. The reason why that's important is because like minion aggro, these guys are fucking like bronze. Like they'll suddenly switch targets, you know what I mean, and just kill the minion. Like I'm sure you've had instances, thousands of instances where you've had that where they're focusing the right target. All they need to do is hit it once. They stop focusing the fucking target, and then they just like refocus it when you're about to last it. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? And you lose the minion for no reason. Like it just means you weren't patient enough. Like you have to factor in minion RNG. It's something you can't control, but you have to factor it in. So like last hit here, like this. I'm pretty sure you're tempted to like auto attack one of these two if these two weren't in the picture. Yeah. So now this one you're gonna lose that last hit. Yeah. So you're gonna auto that one and then you have the tumble auto. Huh?
I think this is where Zoe AFKs for like 20 minutes.
Fish is probably drowning or something.
This is where she's like, I'm gonna restart my computer because it just took a shit and then doesn't come back for like 20 minutes.
Her fish probably fell down the stairs.
Probably. We pretty much lost the game, but somehow we were so fed we were able to fight them off. More and more fed and just snowballed and
see this right here. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Like you're freezing it. Okay, you're kind of freezing it under tower, but the cannon minion waves just need to crash into tower. The cannon minion tanks a large amount of hits from the tower, allowing you to like sit at tower safely. God. So like the longer you sit at tower safely, you're fine. Like fleet footwork and stuff like that, it helps you out. You're gonna do the hit the low shit, right? Just spend you would spend an hour just sitting there, just doing 10-minute repetitions of nothing but fucking last hitting, and it's so boring. In an hour to 60 minutes of just fucking last hitting.
I used to do that.
It's the only way to. It's the only way to literally drill it in your head. When I started practicing AD carry for like 40 games, for like just for fun, right? The end result was that my last hitting on different champions in different roles that aren't jungle or support was significantly higher. Like I just started my CS count up by like 1 per minute, which is huge, because for the level of play that I'm in, like that's huge, because like I just lasted better, like I timed it better, and I knew exactly what I was looking for. Like yeah, sure.
I find in like practice mode or custom against bots or whatever, I can last hit.
No, don't even go in with bots. Just play alone, because going in with bots means you're going in for you're going to kill them. And then that's like a waste of time, because then they'll shove waves, or they'll fucking like do dumb shit, and like you'll be tempted to kill them for no reason, and like even you can't resist those temptations, so it's like not worth it. This is easy, just no sleep balls, so just condemn anybody into the wall if they ever do. Worth that much to kill her. Okay, you can't flash for this. Oh.
Yeah,
okay, well if she's fucking retarded, then yeah you can, but like kind of. You gotta know that she's gonna hit the plant, so you gotta stop her or parallel, like step on top of her. That sounds like something like masochist, like say BDSM.
Dude,
like step on her so that you fly wherever she flies, and then you stay on top of her. It's not worth the flash. Besides, look what you miss. Like you missed this entire wave, and then she's gonna crash the next wave in, so you missed 2 waves of creeps, and she might crash another wave in too. If it's just a no, it's not cannon, so she'll crash 1 wave, right?
So standing on top of her for the blasting plant, I tried to do.
Yeah, I saw it.
position to
so
a
that's
little
what your
bit.
flash comes in. You flash on top of her face for that. So you miss like 1.5 minion waves, but then you miss the other like while you were chasing her. Like you either kill her or you don't. But if you're gonna flash her and kill her, you gotta like flash correctly. And then you missed so the like maybe half a minion wave and then 1.5. So that's 2 minion waves like as I calculated. Yeah, now it freezes here. That's great. But then like she gets the back, and then by the time she gets back in lane, she has leniency. Like she's safe. She has a net of like free minions. If she backs. If she doesn't back, oh. If she doesn't back, then she's just, what the fuck? Back, you dumb bitch. Never mind, she's bad. Jesus Christ. Ward the bushes so you know that, like she's fast.
Something I had a word at the time.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, my bad. I
That's why
stopped chasing
it's
it.
important to do it. Like, you don't know what she's doing. You don't know if there's a teleport coming in from Ornn, unless like obviously Ornn shows up in here, but he has lane priority, right? So like look, lane priority again means like he shoved his lane all the way. He could have just sat in here and teleported down. And because you didn't ward this, you don't know if he was already casting his TP down. Like you might see the animation, you might not. But then he comes in, he just pulls out his bang, and then like he pushes, knocks you up. Like wow, I didn't see that coming because you don't have it warded. If you see the animation, you'll see on the minimap, you'll see like the twirling circles, and you're like, oh fuck, we should back the fuck up. You can't take those chances, and you're also give Shen. What? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer. I have no answer.
You can weaponize the fucking autism.
Right. He was one of Katarina's friends.
God, that's so.
Asking me like, can I watch some of your gameplay or watch your coaching sessions? So all my coaching sessions I sent to him.
I can't believe that I just witnessed this shit like every single god. It's just like, it's not like this is like it's just why. It's nice, it's free as well. Yeah, burn flash, time that shit, 5 minutes. Huge by the way. If you manage to like get if you manage to get her like stunned or CC'd like that again, she's dead 100%. There's no hesitation with that. And you should not hesitate. And I say you don't hesitate because like it's kind of obvious, right? Like she has no flash. You just kill her. Just get fucked. Yeah. Woo! This
You
is
feel
how it
okay?
is. Oh my god. Okay, so she DC'd like around like maybe now or something, right? Like.
It's somewhere around now. I forgot exactly.
Yeah.
And then
You can threaten her life if she didn't. Okay, sure. Her E is down. Wait for it, and then go. Oh. I would have gone for that. The only reason why is because she has no flash and she's low mana. She just used her only method of defending herself against you. What is she gonna do? Walk up and exhaust you? Okay, now you burned a summoner. Trade summoner for ulti? Fuck yeah. Then you win the next team fight. Like you burn both 2 summons. Like it's. What? Hello? All right. Jesus Christ.
She actually makes a good comeback and goes.
It's Katarina.
Like off the wall.
Yeah, it's Katarina. Her there, Katarina R. Her QWR face roll. Skill based champion, by the way.
She's more skill based than she used to be. Like with the
I know.
rework.
I'm just saying, like, it just looks like you face roll the fucking champion. She's overtuned. She's not like she's skill based, but she's overtuned. Her cooldowns are too much. Like it's just unfair. Once she gets ahead, she wins. And she gets ahead like at any time if you're patient enough and you just know what you're doing. Cat evolved, for example. Oops, I didn't slow it down. Challenger 800 LP cat main.
Some of the videos, and I'm just like, oh my god. Try and fight again.
Fuck. Like, what am I watching? You see my eyes hurt. Ornn, one of the best, most powerful top laners in the game, just lost against a Shen with heal, by the way. What the fuck?
Yeah.
My fucking eyes, dude. Holy shit.
Well, game.
What a fucking game, dude. We gotta. My friends usually when we play this to kind of like, when we see this shit, we just say, get me out of here. Like, just leave. I can't deal with this shit. Like, goddamn. And okay, there you go. Ornn wins. Yeah, that's as expected. Ornn is supposed to win most matchups in top lane, like most, not all, but most. Simply because he's unstoppable.
Lose the game 4v5.
Yeah, that's true.
So if that tells you anything about their skill and decision making level and shit.
Steal. Okay, so when you're behind like this, consider more. Not now, but like, cause you'll die, or take a lot of fucking damage. Steal raptors and steal the jungle except for Krugs. Because you're gonna need it, because resources are now divided between 4 instead of 5. But it's not like the 5th person ever took resources in the first place. But then there is the chance that she does because she's Zoe. So you gotta divide resources evenly and just steal that shit.
I was actually really surprised how much I was out CSing this MF by. Like, it's actually pretty insane.
You're just better at last hitting. She's terrible at piloting the fucking champion because she can't. Okay, the way you're supposed to pilot MF. Okay, see right here. You need to go for this last hit. So does she. She just autos or just waits for this and just cues this on, and it curves to you when you are about to go for last hit. Just wait like a quarter of a second for this to get even lower. Then cue it, get it, and bounce it on top of you. She wins like 90% of trades if she maxes her fucking E instead of her Q. Like, I don't understand. You're using the most oppressive mastery in the game and you're not doing anything with it. Like, what a fucking joke. Like you're getting 2v1 in a lane, and yet you're still fucking ahead. Like, that's a joke. Like, Jesus Christ. You're missing last hits under tower. I'm not blaming you when I'm saying this, but she's still unable to get ahead. Like, what?
Needed like all lane pressure
God.
too. It's really bad, some of the people that I play against. Like, I know I'm not good at last hitting.
Like, the whole point of
like
this, okay, the whole point of you playing against better players is to demonstrate to me, or sorry, worse players, is to demonstrate to me that you are capable of laning against them to the point where you can easily out pressure them. Not outplay them. Like, sometimes people that are lower elo, they can outplay the shit out of you. I don't know, like, it can happen. Because they dodge differently, they do things differently because they're stupid. Or they just don't know any better. But if you can see that you are like highly capable against these players, like, he's not trading against you like directly or indirectly trading against you. He's not even attempting to trade at all. Like, his trades are just stupid. You should be able to get more CS than him, like, simply because you should be the better player if you're patient enough and stuff like that. you get it? Like it's in my CSing video. Like, if you can out CS your opponent, it means that you're like, not only are you good with timings, obviously, like, yeah, duh, you're good with timings, but you're able to match your opponent. Like, your opponent isn't pressuring you enough. Like, he's giving you leeway to CS. You understand? Like, he's not pressuring you for every single CS. And vice versa. Like, the only reason you pressured him for so much for CS is because your trades early on in the game, like, I saw them, they're fine, like, they're great. But then, like, you just stop because now you're 1v2, so then you start losing CS. Like, I get it, but, like, she's Zoom, and she's like full mana with full combo, so you can't kill them, but like, if she's alone, you can get her. If she can pressure you for CS, you should, in theory, be able to do the same when her spells are on cooldown. You just have to know when. That's a decision making and mechanic. Like, it's just being able to recognize that situation and responding accordingly. Sometimes you just can't. Caitlyn is too far. You can't trade against her. It's just sometimes, like, that's an example. Varus is too far. He's just shooting Qs at you, and you already tumbled, and he shot it where you tumbled or something. Some people are just super good at, like, pressuring the Vayne, and it just happens. Like if you can show me like that you're better than your opponent, like, it shows your growth and your skill level, like how you can match your opponent, or how you can outmatch your opponent, or how you can undermatch your opponent. You understand that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My eyes!
Did I just burn out of your socket?
The plan was right there. Both of them just.
Yeah.
I have a shift from 4 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and I like don't sleep very much. Jesus Christ, this is not a resident sleeper game. I am up right now. This is a drug. Kill this bitch. What is this? This is the this is the sort of flame, but it's just like banter, I guess I'm gonna call it. That player who just got caught. This is the player that's attempting to out pressure you and out CS you right now. That person that just got caught right here. She walked right here, and there are 4. Like, let's back it up. This player right here. You just like not that part. I mean, I understand the flash. You have to respect that. It's Evelyn. She can shit on you. Thankfully she's getting nerfed. That's not. I'm not playing you. She's 4-1. Like just respect that shit. It's fine.
I've got
This
her
is awkward.
permabanned.
This is awkward. I don't know if you have tumble still. It's on mine cooldown. It says you do. This right here. This is what you're losing to. Right here. This is what you're losing to. I'm gonna play in a slow motion. I'm gonna pause the map. Just this is what you're losing to. Just this positioning right here is what you're losing to. At this stage of the game, looking at the scoreboard alone, if I gave this screenshot to someone and just said like, hey, look at this game, they're 10-1, and then like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this is what you're losing to. But then
35
like,
and
that just
45.
happened. Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah, get fucked, fucking MF.
There's been a recent match I lost in ranked. Completely rolled bottom lane, but mid and jungle fed the echo so much I got one shot by him.
You got what? One shot by their mid laner? It happens, by the way. Just saying, like it's not.
The rolled bottom lane, they were so bad, like I could even see it. You'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, it happens. Like when a mid gets so overfed that they just one shot the AD carry. Cinder herder. Something that is not something that isn't ever present in any of your games, and the only reason why I say it's not present is because the situation doesn't call for it. Is that you don't like remember I told you last game, you just as soon as you took that bot lane tower, you just take the wave and then just recall, then just switch. The whole point is to kill their top laner and threaten their CS count. Give your Ornn, like, yeah, your Ornn is also 1v2, but then like your Ornn is allowed to control like bottom side map. Now he can be like able to like make pressure 1v2, like you've already fucked up their bot lane. Now Ornn, who is either even or fucking up their top laner, switches, and now he can like freely farm or just like sit there and like be patient. But then your goal as for a lane swap to top is to not only siege the tower, but then pressure your opponent for pressure the enemy top laner for CS, thereby denying 3 players on their team instead of just 2. Because if you deny just their bot lane, their top laner still gets free reign. But then if you deny their top laner at the expense of your top laner, you deny 3 at the price for 1. Your top laner gets fucked, but then you fuck up their top laner, and you've already fucked up their bot lane. So like what wins? 3 minus 1 is 2. You still outclass them in 5v5s. Like no matter what, it's fine. Like mathematically, like you win. Right? Yeah, Katarina's broke. Okay, nice. Just kill this.
I missed my
be careful in your
shot at him in
positioning
the wall.
here. You need to get out of this. Like, okay, he is fucking ridiculous. He literally just shot that. Like that. He's like, wait, I just have to hurt the fucking thing again. Hurt. Did Katarina just flash it? No, that was not Katarina flash. That was just shit. This is really easy for you to play around. You need to dodge that, like the orb. It does damage, like 2 damage. Okay, so she has no charm. You just have to back up or stay behind Shen and let Shen die. She's out of dashes. If you condemn her into the wall with an E flash, you win. But she flash, you win it. You win if you dodge her charm. Her charm is down. You can fight this. Personally, I would have fought it if I had a little bit more items or farm or some shit, but I would have fought it. Oh, you don't have boots. Never mind.
I was afraid of the 4-0 Ornn.
It's because, okay, so you gotta remember what a champion's kit, like every champion has different kits obviously, but what are they what is the most threatening capability or ability that they can throw on you, and if they miss it, what's next? So like if you're up against a Blitzcrank, he misses. Remember when I explained to you like Blitzcrank misses hook, it's done. What the fuck does he have to do now? They have to walk up to you, eat shit on, get shit on her with your triple auto attack combo, and then knock you up. Like come on. You don't even allow him to get in your range. You just condemn him away as soon as he gets close to you, and you freaking auto him the crap out of him. Ahri, Mr. Charm, and flash forward. Now she can't flash charm you. All she has left is all you have to be afraid of now is a barrier bait, and that's it. Like for her cooldowns. But then like if she's waiting on cooldowns and you're shitting on her like auto attack wise because she's already used all her ultis and her flash, and you're just afraid of a barrier, then an E, then a Q, then all you have to do is just save your tumble for the next E, or just tumble once, wait. Because then the tumble cooldown is roughly around the same time the second charm will come up, and then you just tumble that charm, and then you finish her off. Like it's just like what's the biggest threat on their set of teams? Okay, MF has ult, respect it, or E her away. Okay, Ornn is unstoppable until this patch is over, which is why we're going over now. Push him away. Like the mechanics are simple because you just need to recognize what your opponents have. Sona ult, Sona ult, Sona ult, Sona ult. If she ults right here. I knew. I mean, it's so obvious, right? Like I don't have to tell you this, or I shouldn't have to tell you this because she never used it. It's the start of a new team fight. Everybody's died or everybody's backed. At some point, she's gonna cast it. So your positioning is to wait for this. Once she misses it, which, you know, because she already got hit by it, I can't say dodge it, she was gonna cast this. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, it's really obvious because she never cast it in the first place. Now MF is gonna cast R, or should cast R, but then Lee Sin's gonna kill her after he gets out of the thing because he's gonna kick in and then he's gonna E. Then you guys just focus Sona. So MFR goes out, and then Lee Sin dies. Alright, that's cool too. Half HP just instantly dies. Nice, good player. Okay, you all die. Okay, that's cool too. Oh yeah, because MF has wrong items but still shits on you. Fuck.
And the Ornn ulted correctly that time and knocked it.
Oh yeah, he didn't fuck up his ult. Woo. Yeah, that too. But yeah, like you see like how things are telegraphed because of the way like it's the start of a new team fight. Of course, everyone's gonna have their ultis. You have yours too. Shen has his too. Like it has to happen because, and Ornn has his too because it's the start of a new team fight. You just assume it's up unless the team fight happens so fast that like the next team fight is like 25 seconds later. Like wow, that means the death timers are low. But no, the death timers, not only did they just come back to life, but they took the time to walk all the way over here. Of course, it's been more than enough time for their ultimates to come back up. You have to resist the urge to just attack the closest target. Yeah, attack the closest target, right? But be aware of what skill shots can come at you. That's why like people play sometimes lock screen during team fights or just play patient, like just dash dance. Remember what you did down here and you just waited for shit to happen with a pink ward? You just waited for this, or I told you you could just sit here and just bait out the most threatening skill shot. Bait out the most threatening skill shot. It's so no. It's so obvious it was gonna come, and then you walk into it like as a team, and then she just sees the opportunity. This is the opportunity. If I were Sona, I would also ult here. If you have flash, you flash over here, because that's the only way you can dodge it. You can dodge here too, but I mean like it doesn't really matter, because if you dodge here, you can condemn the MF away so that she doesn't cast ulti. But if you dodge here, that means you just abandon your team.
Already used. Condemn on Ornn, try and get him away.
Oh, you mean okay. Shit. Yeah, that's true. I personally hold my condemn, and the only reason why is because like you want to guarantee that it either stops something or like stun someone to make a quick pick. It's like because you skill it up last. You know what I mean? Like you max it last, so it has a long cooldown. It's like Blitzcrank Hook. You can't just afford to miss it or use it. If you use it, you best use it wisely. You can't stop Sona ulti with it, obviously, because it's a cast, like a skill shot. But you can stop MF ulti. You can't stop Ornn ulti because, I mean, bruh. Dong! Okay, he's here, then double taunt, and then kill the, yeah, Shen 1v1, heal. Shen?
Shut down.
What? Oh, Evelyn.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Here I'm trying to get there in time to fight, and then he dies. I'm like, shit.
That's fine. I mean, he has to dash. Okay, never mind. Kick his ass. A little bit. Don't kick it too much. You respect the Evelyn that was just here on the map.
And I knew he could actually kill me and take so much damage, and I hate Ornn.
Yeah,
Honest to God, he's so
I
fucking broken.
Yeah, no, I get you. They're nerfing his unstoppable capabilities because even though that's not the problem with Ornn. It's just a skill-based thing that people can't play around because they're fucking retarded. I mean, it's not even the problem. Like that's a skill-based mechanic. They're just removing the skill out of champions because there's no skill. Good try. Okay, nice. Use ulti as an execute. Very smart. Rather than ult them away to safety. Like, you know, when you were down here, like fucking kicking the Evelyn and an attempt to play football and ping pong or bowling or whatever with the fucking Sona, but yeah, you missed anyway. Mister, I can't fucking use the blast plant to jump over the walls. Instead, I have to use my flash, then ward hop over, then hit the fucking blast plant again. Nice move, man. If this is your friend, then I'm sorry. Like, you have very bad friends.
No,
Jesus
he's
Christ. Random player. Okay.
Oh yeah, Shen's Katarina's friend, which is my friend.
Okay. Yeah, if that Lee Sin was your friend, just like that's an unfriend right there. That's the joke is like, oh, that's an unfriend. See you later, buddy. Can't handle this. If we could weaponize
I get my guys. Like we both told him take TP. Several games. He finally took it one time, and he
probably doesn't know how to use his like TP.
No, this is
Probably
bad.
thinks his ulti has enough.
He played Teemo top, took a little bit of damage, based, and TP'd right back in at
That's
like 2
kinda
minutes in the
retarded.
game.
Jesus Christ.
And we told him, I told him, it's like, why'd you TP? That's not how you use it. He's like, don't tell me how to use my shit, bro. Okay, stay forever, bronze 3.
Bronze, yeah.
He's like, look, I don't even know you, so I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's usually the most delusional bronze response. Like most like bronze people, dude. It is incredibly hard to lose in bronze. I'll tell you that. Like I was watching a friend and like he was trying to troll his games and like lose on purpose, and he can't even lose on purpose. Like it's just so fucking difficult to. Bronze players will win 4v5s because bronze players are just that fucking bad. Like on both sides, like it's just fucking ridiculous. Like I don't understand how people lose bronze games because like my god, it's just impossible.
Mm,
And they
season
think
3
jumping
won't
into
probably.
ranked with like with no brain is the smartest thing to do. But you can't think that because they never thought they just don't think in the first place. Like what the fuck?
Bill,
Anyway,
rapid fire cannon, second item isn't that great, is it?
on did you rush rapid fire cannon?
Static shift, and then I rolled rapid fire because I needed the
Yeah,
attack speed for extra range.
Yeah, but you didn't have boots the entire time. There's no point in having this. You can't even catch them. If, well, I mean, what am I watching? But they didn't have boots the entire. Or you didn't have boots the entire time. You need the boots to dodge the skill shots that are critical. You need to run away from Evelyn. She's one of the biggest threats aside from Ari. You need to be able to move by hand to dodge the skill shots. Rapid fire cannon is a fine item. I'm not against that. It's completely fine to stack with fleet footwork, so you have long-term sustained combat as Vayne, which is huge because long-term sustained combat means you dish out major damage, right? Because if you're alive longer, which means you're getting every 3 autos, you get the fucking passive off. So that means, you know, you're dealing tons of damage because of the proc. So if that's the case, then if that's the case, then like where's the mobility needed to deal damage? Because you gotta be in range to hit them. Rapid fire cannon helps, but like you gotta catch up to them. And the flat move speed is also good for catching waves because you have cloud drake, but it's not enough. I mean it's just a nitpicky thing, but just don't ignore your boots. It's kind of obvious. I mean, if you're saying it's a normals and whatever, I mean like yeah sure, but
I just forgot about him. Honest to God, I'm sitting there like I finally realized after I built the rapid fire and that triple kill in the jungle and all the maneuvering around, I'm like, shit, I don't have boots.
yeah.
I'm gonna buy that.
If you ever feel like you're slow, that's probably one thing. What in the fuck?
Yeah, it's still 4v5, mind you.
Yeah, I could see it. Support Zoe going lost chapter. What am I watching? Get me out. The 2 most common phrases. This is a really awkward playing. That's not. This isn't.
This was
I mean, okay. Just because again, I had to restate this phrase. Just because it works out doesn't mean it's the correct thing to do. Like that's never the case. Like almost every it's not like sometimes it's the case, but it's usually it's not. It's like a saying winning is improving and climbing. It means I'm doing the right thing. No, it doesn't. Like just because you're winning doesn't mean like some games you can get carried 50 games and you still don't know what the fuck you're doing. E-girls, I'm talking to you. Janime. Anyway, like flanking like this. Okay, so numbers-wise, we need to take a look at the numbers before you came in and flank. Katarina has to deal with this wave. You know that this is important because I've already drilled this concept into you that side waves are super important. What she's doing isn't wrong. Because you guys are at a numbers disadvantage, consider this in your future ranked games too. That you will have numbers disadvantages and you can still play the game out. It is possible because you have one champion that scales, you. And Katarina also does fuck tons of damage. And Shen is a mega tank in the late game. So you need to respect that. What she does, like look at what she does. Hide here, it's fine, right? This wave is pushing. Nobody fucking answers that. That's fine. She needs to answer this wave because again, you guys have -1 player. So now, like, let's say it was a top lane that DC. Now you have to send us your solo laners to deal with 2 side lanes instead of sending 1 to deal with each. Or you have to like, you have to divert resources differently. Like the manpower necessary is like different at every level. So because you guys are 1 man down, though it's the support which can make huge picks. Let's say it was a top, you have to now send like someone else to deal with this wave, so this player's dealing with this wave. This assist me ping, if this was you or the Shen, just ignore it. Just don't take that fight. Lee Sin is also dealing with Gromp because Lee Sin needs to get ahead of their jungler in order to catch up. Like, Lee Sin is a champion that falls behind like because it's just how the fucking kit works. He can only peel if he's smart. He would just sit and fucking defend you. He would just W you and kick people away instead of making flashy plays. Because he doesn't need to make flashy plays. That's what a smart Lee Sin would do at least, right? So giving him levels gives him more capabilities to defend you because he can get level 3 ulti, which allows him to get more kicks off. So that's really important. But let's say this was an irrelevant Gromp, right? Because he's not gonna hit level 14 off this shit. Okay? Let's say he was trying to hit level 11 or something because he's behind. I don't know. You can't take this fight. You need to wait for your team. Like this is a hella wait, like monster wait. Like you going in here is a decision that you made based on Shen or whoever's pinged. I don't know who pinged it. I can't tell. But whoever pinged it, if they go in, it's on them. He just 1v5s. Let him 1v5. It's not the right call. Katarina has to deal with this. She made the right call. If he's farming, that's fine. He could have pushed, let's say you didn't push bot and he answered bot because, you know, you're down a man. He made the right call to answer those waves. These waves are more important anyway. You can't let these waves push. You lose the game. This tumble in was also really awkward. Like, yeah, they never saw you until you, like you're kind of wasting the tumble here because then you kind of get unstealth, like, right around here. This clears half the wave, but it's not enough. So you can flank this shit, but, like, again, you're not in a position. You're 2v3ing. It's not like the correct decision. Also, Shen doesn't, like, Shen should ult you, right? So if you come in and fight with him, right, he can't just stand still and ult you. He gets his ult negated. Like, you get the shield, that's great, but then he can't get on top of you, then taunt 2 people away from you, allowing you to, like, freely roam. So you're stuck. Then he backs up, and instead of, like, you know, tanking the full MF ulti, because that's wrong, because, you know, he'll die or something, and he doesn't decide to ult you. Like, ever, by the way. You know, I still have R, by the way. Just gonna get killed.
Katarina, after this, me and him were having a report about it, like DMing each other.
Wait,
he unfriended him and blocked him.
Huh?
We're talking.
Who, the Katarina?
Katarina, Shen, and me both.
Wait, so were you mad at the Katarina for not coming? Because that's her decision is fine. It's the correct play. You need to push those side lanes. And the numbers advantage that they had is not something you can take. Because you guys will always have 4 at maximum.
Up top.
Huh?
And he said he was going to different build than usual and went Leandry's first. I'm like, don't build Leandry's first because of the passive on it. The extra damage on slowed enemies. You want to build Rylai's first and then Leandry's.
She just needs Hextech Gunblade into, she needs Hextech Gunblade, like, for sure. Do you mean, like, after Hextech Gunblade, she should not build Leandry's? Is that what you're saying?
Like, Leandry's as a third item.
Oh, like, you want Leandry's as a third item, is what you're trying to say, right? Okay.
And go to Leandry's build.
So, the better second item is Zanya's. Some people actually build Leandry's second. Because it's a snowball tool. Like, you need it for damage. Numbers wise, in this scenario, I understand why she chose it. 1, she probably had enough gold for it. 2, she was probably snowballing. When she got that triple kill, she probably started buying that item because she needed to kill squishies faster. Do you know what? Like, they don't have a tank that's not Ornn. And because Ornn is the only tank, she has to break Ornn's defenses. This is the only way. Slowing them doesn't really, like, change anything. Because, like, okay, you slow them, right? But then they'll die anyway. So why don't you just kill them faster so you have numbers advantage in team fights? Because if you're at a numbers disadvantage, how do you even the score? You gotta kill them. So, like, I have to defend her on that one. And she's the only one that's allowed to take these side lane farms because she's a solo laner. That's normal. You can't blame her for this because you're already in a losing situation. Why make it worse? Because I like, this player left. You should be, like, doing what you can to win the game.
No, we weren't mad at each other. I was actually really happy with her. She was doing so well.
Yeah. Wait, what were you having a quarrel about? If you were having a quarrel about anything, blame the Shen for fucking initiating. He's 1 in fucking 8.
I was actually really mad at Shen over the 4 games.
Yeah, be mad at Shen, because I'd be mad at Shen. Like, I would be mad at Shen for even thinking about fighting at all. Any time he wants to fight, he loses. He's just a bad player. I don't like playing with those kind of players. Like, when they think that they know more than me, like, it's hilarious. But they only know more than me when they've like stated hard reasons, and then we just, like, have a long discussion about it. Like, that's okay. Like, someone kept arguing, like, oh my god, I don't like building fucking this and that on boots. I'm like, I don't really care what you like or dislike. Like, it's meta. I don't like playing Ardent sensor supports, even though it literally wins the game because Ardent is such a broken item, herder. And you have to ban Ardent supports, like, in the last season. Like, I love playing Ardent supports because it was so fun for me. And I played against it and it was fine. Like, we knew how to play around it.
Like, see here, I think they should have ended. They could have, with Ornn being the super tank that he is. They could have disengaged and killed me.
Yeah.
But we clear the way for free.
Yeah, but you have flash. Like, what I mean is, like, you can respond. Like, you have QSS in your item, so you can respond. Like, just because they engage on you doesn't mean that they can instantly destroy you, because if you don't react, they will win. If you react, they lose. I mean, kind of makes sense. Like if you were Shen, like if the Shen piloted Vayne, then yeah, they won the game. They would have won a long time ago. But you know, you're better than this fucking Shen. Did he just? Okay, yeah, all right. He focused the tank. Nice. Okay, watch the charm. Watch the you watch the charm, you win. This is easy. Just, okay, yeah. Now you just get Baron. Just kill him and get Baron. Get the Baron. Fuck the waves. Just get the Baron. Huh? I mean, you can get the waves and get Baron, or just get Baron. Like if you're this desperate, get Baron. Then use empowered recall, get back to the waves, and answer them defensively. It's like a slow process. Otherwise, that team fight doesn't matter for them. Because at the end of the day, if they take this dragon, they win the team fight. Because even though they lost in terms of kills, and you guys kind of came back and stuff like that, they're ahead in objective control. So they can do like sieges and stuff like that. Because Ahri is their wave clear, but you're their counter wave clear. Katarina might deal damage, but like the whole game, this game is more about objectives than ever. You're just down a man.
Would you say going QSS as fast as I did here a good?
Yes.
CC?
Well, with the way you're playing, it's fine. I still would have built Q. Like no matter what, yeah, I would have built QSS. I'm not arguing with you on that one. It's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that because you. So remember this fight right here where I said I know that the Sona ult is coming, but what if you weren't in a position to dodge, even though you were 100% aware that it's coming? Then you respond with the only other item that you have, QSS. Let's say you dodge the Sona ult, but you can't. You're in a position in which you cannot dodge Ahri Charm. Then you use the QSS to negate it. Like you use it to negate stuff or cancel stuff that lands on you that you could not dodge initially because like you weren't in a position to, or you just didn't react on time. Just be ready to like press the button, like pull the trigger on the QSS. Don't be like unable to, like don't buy the item and then just not use it. Like I want to see how you use the QSS. Like what do you use it on? Like do you use it on the charm and then kill the Ahri, or do you use it on the Sona and then kill the rest of the team, or do you cleanse the exhaust? I don't know. I don't understand like what's gonna happen because I have yet to see it. So we'll find out.
I think I used it like twice.
If she lands it, break it. Oh, or you can just dodge it, break it. Break it. Oh my god. They have nothing after that. Break as in like break the CC. I would have broken the CC right there.
Way too late there.
Wait, it doesn't show it's on cooldown on my screen. Let me watch it again. I'm like 90% sure you just didn't use it at all. So let me watch. That's Shen shield. Yeah, you never used it. Cause yeah, no, that's Shen shield. The only circle that appeared on your screen is the Shen shield. So like you're aware of two threats, and I've already identified them for you. Like you need to identify what can fuck you up. Like if they land one CC, all their CC lands. You know what I mean? It's like I said this in the previous game. If Sejuani lands her ult, everything else lands because they can't miss standing still targets unless they're just like my mouse hurt there. My mouse ran out of batteries or some shit, like, you know? So, Ahri Charm, I'm ready for this. If she fucking throws it and leads you and you don't dodge it by hand, or you tumble, or like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't dodge it by hand, you break it with CC. Like, your fingers should be ready for this. I see the animation, you tumble. This is fine. I was like, oh, okay, now all you have to do is, as soon as Sona ults you, if you did not dodge that initially, since you don't have flash, you can't dodge it. So, if you don't dodge it, just break it immediately. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you didn't dodge it? Break it. Like, you should know that it was coming because they're the only two things that can threaten you. Charm, done. Sona ult, oh, it just hit me, break. Now what can they do? Like, now Ahri has all damage abilities and dashes. She has damage, heal, and dash, and then she has ulti. Now you just have to survive that. But if you're stunned here, then you're taking free damage, see? Like, those small, it's free. And then, you know, Arcane, Comet, and MFE for free. Then they exhaust you, and then you take damage for free. Whereas you could have gotten out of range and then bought time for your team, and then, like, you still have heals. So, you know, like, there's a lot of options that could have been, like...
That could have been played better.
Yes. And things can always be played better. For the most part. Like, like the way it happened is because you should be ready for those, like, abilities to come out. That's how, remember when I was doing the Blitzcrank training, like, it's like, at any point, he will throw the hook out, and you can willingly let yourself get hit by it to negate it, because you know he's gonna throw it at some point. So you just play it based on sound. So I would click, right, and then I was just like, do. I know she's gonna throw a charm. Oh, Sony's here. I know for a fact she's gonna throw her ulti. So let's find out what happens. Oh, charm, dodge. See, now you have advantage. And okay, you didn't dodge that other half, but still.
Now she reconnects. 20 minutes later,
Poggers.
21 minutes later, and we are coming back, but...
My name is Shen, and I'm building full armor against a some magic damage, and you know, a bit of AP, a bit of magic damage, but mostly physical damage. Team comp, nice, dude. I'm an intellectual player, by the way. Like honestly, I don't need to listen to you because clearly, like my brain, like my bronze brain, like you know, bronze and brain start with the same first two letters. Obviously, that means I'm clearly better than you. Clearly better than you, by the way. I'm building armor against a full AP team comp. It's the right thing to do, because, you know, fucking smart.
Better than you.
Weaponize autism, like I said. Make fucking America great again. Just like, honestly, we don't even need to make America great again. Like, you just sell his fucking autism to other countries and, like, give it to the highest bidder. Because then that's a super weapon. That's like universal domination right there. You need to be aware that Sona. Okay, well, you gotta. Okay, yeah, that's fine. See, like, yeah, that's like you knew. Like, as I said it too. You gotta be aware that Sona's gonna ult, and then you just break it as soon as like, oh, done. Like, yeah. I had a gameplay where I was playing Kog'Maw, and I actually quarter-second mistimed it, and I was pissed at myself. Like, basically, I deleted it because I was just embarrassed. We won the game, but I was playing Kog'Maw, and like, I got hit by Morgana stuff, and then like, I forgot the timing on her ulti. I was like, is it gonna stun me right now? So I QSS early to break the slow, but I was already in range of her snare, so she snared me, and I was like, oh shit, and then I got killed. And I was like, oh fuck. Then later, I just got mad and got a quad. Wow, she sleep. Yeah, great champion. I'm AFK, sleep one person, win the game. Okay, yeah. So
I got the condemn on that corner of the wall right there.
Jesus Christ, you're a monster. See, these aren't really. It's like less of decision-making skills and more mechanical skill rather than anything else. But it's how you recognize every situation like it's supposed to come out. Because like, you notice that in two different games, I told you exactly how you should play out the team fights based on the enemy's kits alone. But like they don't. Obviously, the opponents cannot execute that, but you should be ready to answer it accordingly. It's like
if they are able to.
Like for example, if they had a Shen, right, instead of an Ornn, then you know that he's gonna try to taunt you. You can either flash it, or you can push him back so he doesn't taunt you. There's a clip on Gosu's stream.
Gosu. I don't watch his streams.
It's just there's this
his YouTube.
There was this recent play that he made that was like extremely clean, demonstrating what I was saying. I just have to find it while I'm looking at this. Oh my god, man! Wait, you need to be ready to break anything that they. Okay, now they have nothing to kill her. That's fucking great. Your fingers should be ready. Like you should expect a Sona ult and be ready to respond to it. You either tumble out of it, which is kind of difficult to do, or you know do the other thing, which is fucking QSS it. Also respect Vayne. Respect Ari as Vayne, because you know the charms and stuff. It's like this seems pretty straightforward. It's like how you play team fights. Like I can judge like okay, dodge that. Right. Charm coming in. Break. Nice. Hit. This player also has a charm, but you know when it's coming because there's a heart on it. Don't chase. Just leave your HP. You're low mana. Just play it slow. Play patient. Don't overgreed for it. Don't overgreed for things that are unnecessary, at the risk of your life.
I got good news about the that player. I got his IGN after the coaching session.
Poggers. Okay. Nice. Yes, and then do the Baron, and then you need to take it as soon as possible because you gotta answer. Well, this wave is already being crashed on, but you gotta answer this like ASAP. What the fuck?
Forward from here.
Get out of the range. Oh god. Wait, no, I would've tumbled into this wall. You tumbling in re-changes Baron aggro. Also, big note, I don't know if you know this, but whoever Baron is attacking like as a primary target, 50% of your damage drops. So the tanks tank Baron because they don't deal damage in the first place. So
trying to position where he was in between me and Baron, so Baron was hitting him.
Yes,
and
because then he'll do less damage to you.
Twice. Yeah, I mispositioned twice. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, like it was. I think it was okay. So this is like he tackles into the wall, but then I think you tumbled this way. I'm not sure. Yeah, this right here, I would have just tumbled this way, like forward into the wall. It's not like he could do anything else. And then yeah, Baron still hits him. Now he like does 50% damage. But the moment you were in here, for a brief second when you autoed him, it doesn't do that much damage. I mean, yeah, he's a tank, but that doesn't really mean anything because like you need to do as AD carry, you need to dish out as much damage as possible. That's your job. But like yeah, it's minor, but it's extremely important. It's a knowledge aspect. Not a lot of people know that like that thing drops 50% of your damage. That's why like Kalista never tanks Baron, because if she rends it at 2k, it's gonna be 1k and then you lose it. It's possible. Yes, Kalistas at 2k lose the fucking Baron. Yeah, great fucking Kalista players. Like how the fuck, you know? Like goddamn. Okay. Let's do
Top catches that wave at the turret. Or oh look, go back like 10 seconds and watch the Zoe at our top inhibitor. This is actually really funny.
Zoe at our top inhibitor. Okay.
15-20 seconds now. This is insane.
Right here?
She goes over. She goes to the bottom side, walks around the top side, does nothing here.
She just went down and then back up, like instead of actually dealing. Okay, that's okay. We had the, yeah, it's just quality games, by the way. I'm looking to climb as a League of Legends player. I'm looking to climb. What could I do better? I mean, obviously, you know, not be a fucking retard. Jesus Christ, how about that? Like, fuck. What the fuck is that? Like, what's the point? Like, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Like sometimes you just like when you look at this stuff, it's like, what the fuck are you watching? You know? Like, Jesus shit. Also, I don't know how every single scenario is gonna play out at every single variable because there's like some things I can't factor in, but it's just like I just recognize things like as soon as I can see them, so I just tell you based on what I recognize. So like there are ways that other scenarios can play out based on your item purchases, blah blah blah, how you QSS, how you respond. Okay, so once again, Sona ults down. You see, okay, you can't tunnel on this. You should only be able to right click her once and then like, you know, move in between. You should have seen this, or if you can hear it, you hear it. You just need to be afraid of one thing. Huh?
I wasn't afraid of that because I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can all in right here.
Yeah, easily. Right? Yeah, exactly. So, what are you afraid of? The only thing, there's only one thing. She's right in front of you. Like, you don't have flash. Oh fuck, my mouse sensitivity. You have no ulti. You have to tumble to dodge the charm or break it with QSS. I have to see that. Here it comes. Break. Okay, well, I mean, you kind of live. Oh, never mind.
Actually, I kind of died.
Actually, did somebody have Thornmail? You just took a bit of damage. No, nobody had Thornmail. Oh yeah, nobody, aka full tank by the way, decided not to build Thornmail against an auto-attacking Vayne. Yeah, alright, yeah, quality. Smart player. Oh, 10 kills and 10 assists and 200 CS. Wow. Better not build a Thornmail. Nice. Yeah, great idea. But ZZ Rapport was obviously more important than a fucking defensive item that can like fuck Vayne over. Could have killed it like twice already. Yeah. He could have fucking ripped you a new one. Like literally, because you would actually kill yourself because he cuts your healing in half and does that. You know what I mean? Like fuck, man. God, that's awful. Okay, so continue on. It's like this isn't the only skill. Like I'm only saying it's Ari Charm because that's one of the most critical. It prevents you from casting any, or it prevents you from doing anything. You know, it stops your actions. So like you need to be in control of your character. That's why the whole you gotta break it thing that I said is important. It's not like because I'm saying like this is. It's because like you gotta recognize what can kill. Sometimes, okay, let's say it's Maokai versus Maokai, Alistar, Zac, Zac, Vayne, like on the enemy team. That's a fucking disgusting team call. That's a dodge, by the way. What do you break? Well, which one fucks you up the most, and which one is easy for you to break? And obviously it's gonna be the Maokai because once he gets on you, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Because once he gets on you, like if Zac gets on you, he knocks you up. You can QSS it, right? That'll allow you to waste a flash and you can regain control of your character, but that doesn't prevent a point and click Maokai from cooking it. You know, point and click Maokai is like, that's just an example. Like it is a hard judgment call to truly know what you need to avoid. But there are some skill shots that say what gives me the most distance or space to allow me to roam free against my opponents. Why I say Ari Charm is important for you to break is because when you get charmed, you're now in range of Ari for her to fuck you up. You gotta break it so that you can get the fuck out, right? You gotta break Sona ult because it allows the rest of her team to get closer to you. Well, what about Alistar? That's a knock up. You can't, anything that knocks you up doesn't count. Point and click like stuns or some shit like are things that count. Like let's say it was a Taric instead of an Alistar. Then like if you allowed the Taric to get close to you, then that's on you because like he should not be able to get that close to you to launch a skill shot that stuns you over like quarter second delay. You know what I mean? Like you should be able to just condemn, get fucked. See ya. Like it's like every champion has different scenarios in which you play out defensively, but staying alive as Vayne shows like mechanical skill, like, oh, I recognize this as AD carry. You can translate to this to any AD carry. With Tristana, it's also lenient because you have a gap closing jump that allows you to bounce the fuck away from your opponents. Oh my god, you can kill her in one auto. Okay, you need to run out of there, or you need to break the Sona ult.
Yeah, I go for her, and I kill her.
Insane. Break the Sona ult.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to break the Sona ult because she's not gonna press R because that's very smart. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I don't need to tell you.
He's just like, yeah.
Fine. Yeah. I mean, like, you played that the way you did, but remember, these players are bad, so, like, you can't expect to have that result happen at every single instance. You know what I mean? Like, because it works out, it wasn't the correct thing. Like, I already told you, like, what conditions you needed to follow, and you should be ready for it every time. Oh, I just need to dodge this and that, and then we're done. So, like, there, I didn't see Ahri Charm. I did not see Sona ult. So you just win. You kind of just win. You know what I mean? Like you kind of just fucking like it's just yeah. Nice out.
Pretty much just solo carried the game, but Katarina did really well and got some brilliant good picks. So definitely a hard fought fight. Here. So on the Vayne gameplay since last video, I hope.
It's just like, yeah. What I can see now is that it's like how we play team fights, which is one thing that I wanted to try to address. So it's like how do you play team fights, and it's like you're not recognizing that skill shots, the critical skill shots need to be like what specific skill shots have to be dodged, or what specific abilities must be avoided. It's like playing Twitch. Twitch doesn't have mobility. He needs to open up when the time is right. If Braum is existent and Braum has, you know, a Q and E to block all of Twitch's autos, but the ulti is the one that's like really obvious. If Twitch just sees Braum ulti and finds a position in which he can't get hit by a Q, he's fine. I'm gonna say let's go with I don't know, this one. I don't even know if I have any good gameplay clips of myself. Oh, yeah. So you know, like how you can tell like Vaynes are piloted pretty poorly. Like this was so easy. Like look at this. Like
Are you fighting a Vayne?
I'm Callista Thresh. Like I recognize like we can kill them at level 1. Like this is how easy it is. So I'm up against Thresh Vayne or Blitz Vayne, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm afraid of Blitz, right, or something. I'm playing Thresh in a different style to test things out. So we recognize that Blitzcrank has pull, but he's not in a position to pull, and also Callista can easily avoid it. I'm in a position in which I just have to stand still, and I will not get pulled. Okay, so she gets pulled, right? And we're still gonna. So remember, like I said, they have one ability, right? Pulled. Wow. Like wow, he pulled me. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Here's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna wait it out, right? She tumbles forward. So now she can't tumble away, right? So now their abilities are down. So we decide to all in, and we win. We just win. And then she dies, she flashes, and then we kill her, and then we decide to go on this person. Like, we recognize that they have one ability, like I said, and then he flashes, and then I kind of just poke him, dance with him. I know that he has his pull-up because it's been at least 18 seconds, because, you know, we killed him and stuff. So if I kept overextending, I would die. So we just stop. I timer sums, then we just play it slow. Then Vayne walks back into lane, like, this is later, this is fucking hilarious. We get ganked, but we still, like, we take what was free. So, she look at this. Oh, I got one auto off. Oh, I got 2 autos off. Oh, 3 auto. Oh, wait, hold on. He didn't even get the 3rd auto. What a joke. So I tell her, oh, she didn't get the 3rd auto. Reposition, and I knew like we were getting ganked because of how overextended they play. Because when the player like plays passive and then they suddenly overextend, you can kind of tell that a gank is coming. It's like
Yeah.
it's what we call
Obvious.
telegraphed. It's like how I said, oh, that Sona's gonna ult, then MF is gonna ult, because that's the only thing that they can do. Anyway, I missed my hook because I suck. So we decide, okay, well, we're gonna die anyway because she could like go this way, but then she'll just get chased down by Vayne and stuff like that. So we just decide to kill the Vayne, and then we kill the Vayne. And I lanterned this down because I poorly used it earlier, and she kind of just dies, so I kind of just bail. Is this the one with we're up against Diana? No. It's like you kind of just okay, we get pulled, right? Oh no, oh shit. So I could go on Blitzcrank here, but I know that Vayne is gonna miss position. My mouse is down here, so she kind of just gets hit by the hook. We go in, and then she dies, but she dies too. Tried 1-for-1, but putting the Vayne down when she's already down is more important. And Kalista can snowball like that.
Oh yeah.
She's in control.
You definitely don't want a Vayne getting fed or catching up.
Exactly. That's the statement. So like playing against Vayne is like something I can like work with. We decide to flash for this, even though we got the dragon. We decided to flash for it, and then we go for it. It's like we play we play it the way we play it because I recognize that this player has nothing left. Like once she tumbles in, she can't tumble out. This was just something I wanted to show because no, that's not the hook. Where's the funny ass hook? Yeah, this is the funny ass hook. So this is like plat, right? So you expect people to dodge, and I swear to God, either I landed it or I didn't, because that's usually how most hooks go. You need to position skill shots in a way, if you ever play skill shot champions, where they can only dodge it one way. I'm standing here, so the only place she can dodge is back this way. She can run into here, but there's a chance it'll hit her, so she dodges this way. So I aimed it here, like right here.
If she did run up, then she runs back into the team anyways.
You see her mouse, right? She's like, she moved back that way, and then I got it, and then we finish her off. Now she flashes too, so I timed that, and then we get the siege off of that because of one prediction. But if I stood like in a different spot, like in the center, she has like 3 ways to dodge it. She could dodge it left, right, she can move back, forward. She doesn't even have to move, and I'll still probably miss it or something. But increasing your probability of landing the skill shot, like I could have missed that. There's a way I could miss that. She just keeps running straight. Because my thing was a prediction. It doesn't mean my prediction is accurate, you know? So like say like it goes this way and she clicked this way. Like she clicked this way. Like she could have just walked that way and like I would have missed it and I would have looked like an idiot, like, oh man, good try hooking, man, good try hooking. But because she dodged it, then she gets hit by it. It's just how it works. It's like
Two game of Vayne, like last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, with a plat 4 Smurf. Ulted. It was clear he was ulting because, you know, when he ults, it does that roar and everything kind of turns reddish.
Who?
Rengar.
Oh, Rengar, yeah. He, and then like the fucking map changes and yeah, alright. yeah, I get that.
But, and my support was Thresh. I was playing Vayne.
Yeah.
We could not see Rengar. He just threw a random ass hook and hooked the Rengar, saving my ass.
Oh, like clean, like invisible hook. Yeah.
Blind, invisible, clean cut hook. I'm like,
the only time I made a clean hook was like this one was either they dodge it or they don't, and you kind of have to get lucky with this. Like, don't play this champion because it's like you can't rely on doing this right here. You'll see what I mean. Like you can't rely on doing that. Like it's just like you kind of think like that hook would have missed. Like it really misses. Like look where my mouse is. Like if you because I can't see your clicks because I'm watching replays, right? But if you look at where my mouse is relative to his positioning, it goes here. Like this does not land. Like this does not land no matter what. And he clicks this way, so that means he could just run this way and he escapes. But I mean he kind of escapes, but my Lucian will dash and will still kill him. But this hook is not supposed to land. But then he does this himself. Like this is on him. So like I would have missed this, but I end up looking like a god because like I can't rely on this. Like I don't make flashy predictions. Like that was not supposed to land in the first place. In my mind, like I knew it was gonna miss, and then he landed it, and I'm like, I guess no, all right, yeah, cool, okay, like, yeah, okay, like you know what I mean? Like it just happens the way it happened, but it's not supposed to land. I do lane with Vaynes too, so like it's just like this was a laning with a Vayne. We go for this, and then I throw a hook like here in an attempt to hook the the Zaya, but she responds by flashing the hook, which means that Lulu gets hit by the hitbox instead, and then we just play the scenario out.
Which ends up in a double kill for the Vayne.
Well, if she didn't flash, but then we also have to escape. We want to play it as safe as possible, because if we die in this kind of lane, they get ahead because our minion wave isn't in a position that we have to push it. So like if we don't, then they get a freeze over here, and then Zaya just freezes, and then she outfarms our Vayne. Like I can't afford to let that happen, so I have to help him like kind of shove it.
I've seen some videos and heard on stream. Every great ADC has an even better support, because the support's the one that actually sets up the ADC to look great.
You want to see some setting up? Let me. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna play this clip out. Like this is setting up. Like and then like we kind of just I landed a max range hook, I guess, and then we just get that auto, and then yeah, that's cool and all. There was one where I like threaded it in between minions or something. Like I forgot where it was. It wasn't in between minions. It was like a prediction. I think it was this one. Yeah. Yeah, it was this one. It's like. So I throw it behind her, because if she CS's this, she will most people, like when they CS, they instinctively click back. So she didn't CS it because she sucks, and so she'll just click back, and then I land it, and then I go in, and then we go full all in, and just take it out. And yeah, like you know what I mean? Like it's like this is a support thing. Like as AD carry, you kind of just focus whoever the fuck I landed it on, right? But like that kind of makes sense. And of course he did that like correctly, so that's fine.
Would you agree with that statement though?
Like yeah, because like okay, what AD carry can't 1v2 lane. It's a support 1v2 lane. That's how it always goes. It's been like that. That's why Ardent support meta, right? Like the whole reason why Ardent was so good was because the AD carries that paired with it were great. So if like let's say you picked Ezreal, right? What you could pay the best support in the world, and if you pay with Ezreal, you just lose because it's Ezreal. That's just how it goes. This is what we call a bad AD carry right here. Ready? So is this the part? No, this is not the part. I actually need to analyze this 2v2 like really critically though. So I'm gonna analyze it like live with you. So the reason why is because my judgment call on this one was that I obviously like I want to fucking win lane. That's usually how I play it. Thresh is a snowball champion, and if you play against a lot of tanks, you lose. And Ezreal can't lane. Like I hate Ezreal. I just hate Ezreal. I'll just state it. I just fucking hate laning with that champion. So we were racing to level 2, and they're winning the race. And like now it's even, and it's close. He takes a bad trade. He's still taking bad trades, right? So he's at minus, and he just take damage off shield. I can't trade back because Alistar would just come up and like threaten us in between, knock me up and stuff like that. I'll take extra damage from Kog'Maw too. What ends up happening is, excuse me. Somehow we end up threatening for level 2 first, because Alistar's just not hitting creeps. Because I don't think he wants to be harassed. So we walk up, or I walk up. Like I don't telegraph the level 2, like for a little bit, because I'm dash dancing right here. See, I'm like looking back and forth. I'm backing up, and then I start walking forward because this creep is about to die, and I keep walking forward. And then I do like the worst flay NA, but it still lands, which kind of fucking sucks that it should not land.
Because it hit his hand. Because it hit his fucking hand.
Huh? Yeah, it hit. Yeah, you saw. Yeah, you saw it, right?
It was like his fucking pinky.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Look here. Yeah, you look at this edge. Look at this hitbox. Oh, my hand. Ow, my hand. You now pull my entire body, by the way. But then like we have minion advantage, so I don't miss anything. Like I know that he either I land it on I throw it straight because he has to move back into Ezreal, or he moves forward into my hook. So I land it. So we just hit him. He gets all in, because this is how you play whoever. Okay, so the Thresh Alley matchup is that whoever engages first loses. So because I engaged first, we're gonna lose this trade. If he went in and I counter engaged on the Kog'Maw, we should win. That's usually how it goes. And I know this because I've played this matchup a ton of times in Korea, and I know how to play it both ways. But because I chose to engage first because we had level 2, I thought we could win this. But Ezreal just eats everything. So I ignite him and say, okay, we gotta kill this Alistar quick because he's taking too much damage. He ease away. This Kog'Maw heals, and he just starts walking up. Oh, so he never flashed. Okay, fuck, he healed. Then he flashed. I know he flashed because I missed the play. Like, you know, either way, I was either gonna land it or I didn't. And he flashes, and then he takes a lot of damage. Okay, so even if I tried threatening Kog'Maw's life, he still had flash. He didn't have heal, so we had to kill Alistar really fast. But it didn't work out because look what happens. He has no heal. So then, like, fucking hell. He could have flashed the combo. You can flash the W and it will negate the whole combo. But here's what he does. So, I could have sworn I threatened him. Oh, so Ezreal didn't heal. Okay, so I flayed him. I don't miss the hook because, like, he either jukes it or he doesn't, and then I land it. Then I go in, and he is W Q'd. So he could have flashed that combo down here and full attack, like full assault mode. Or he could just E forward, auto attack, Q, auto attack, and he dies. Because Kog'Maw has no heal. Kog'Maw would then either respond with flash or he doesn't. And we win. And then he just fucking dies. And I fault him for that because, like why did he die? Because he got hit by Alistar, like WQ when Alistar has no exhaust. Like, I fault him for that because he could have just flashed the combo. Or E forward the combo. Like, fucking hell. I hate it. I just don't like Ezreal in general because, like, of how, like, typically bad that they play the laning phase and that they're solely Q reliant, and if they miss the Q, it's over. Whereas, like, people like Vayne, you know, like, you don't miss a fucking auto attack. Like, you miss right click, but, like, yeah. And then we go hard. Like, these guys go fucking... This team goes nuts. Like, look at this. Like, I think this was it, no? Was this the part where we get the... Is this it? We go, like... It was, like, retarded. Because, like, it feels... Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, there's 2 people here, there's 3 people here. Like, look at my team. Like, what is this? Like, in Korea, this happened every single day I played. It's always 5-man. Whoever 5-man's first wins. And just if we take first tower, like, what the fuck, man? Like, we just take this and, like, yeah, like, what the fuck? And then we take dragon and, like, we just it's just
whole
so
map
stupid.
off that.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. Like, I after analyzing it, I realized Kog'Maw like wins the trade no matter what, and I should not have taken it despite my spells. So I ended up making a bad play there. I made a mistake, like a miscall. But we won the early game trade, but like he just played it really poorly. It's unfortunate. Okay, so that's all I wanted to show you. Just other than prediction stuff, you can't rely on predictions like until like later because like. At your level of play, it's hard to predict people dodging or not dodging. You know, like, some people will do it, some people won't. In higher elo, people will dodge, but they dodge differently. Like, some people just make it look like they're dodging by not dodging at all, and it's just crazy. Okay, so then, yeah. Like,
I've actually heard that on streams.
Hmm?
It's like, I've actually heard that on streams.
Yeah, it's you can't rely on it. Like, you just throw the skill shot and, like, think, okay, if I were them, this is how I would dodge it. If I saw a Thresh, like, I would also dodge the same way. Like, I'm not even kidding. I would have dodged the exact same way. Like, I would have said, oh, Thresh is throwing a hook. The only way it can go is forward for me, so I'm just going to walk back. Oh, fuck. And, like, sometimes I can recognize dodging patterns where they only dodge it down, so I shoot it down a little bit more. Or they only dodge up, so I shoot it up more. But it's kind of hard to do that because some people dodge up and down or left and right at the same time. And, like, this tiny little bit of pattern. But yeah, like, it's just like how team fights are played in different levels of player. They're a little different. I started playing Thresh as a backline. So like imagine like having a Janna, but it's Thresh instead. Like that's how I'm playing Thresh now. And yet like I'm playing for KDA. This sounds like dirty, but like I don't want to die because like I have so much utility that I provide for my team. Like think about that. Like as Vayne, if you die, if any champion you play, if you die, what does your team lose? Not oh I'm dead. Wow. No, you lose kit. Like your whole kit as a team is just gone. You know what I mean? Like it's just like if Shen dies, now we don't have someone to peel for the fucking AD carry with taunt or something like that. Like you just have to think like
Malphite, Ori, and Yasuo kind of comp. If one of y'all die, your wombo combo is freaking gone.
Oh god, yeah, now your wombo combo is gone. Like the whole thing is over. It's broken, guys.
Person died. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can like start spamming it. So it's like the funniest phrase ever.
Thank you for that coaching.
Okay. I'm gonna. Wow, I'm looking at this fucking match history. This disgusting. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
CS is like awful. Yeah, alright, yeah, alright. Bro,
It's
all I'm gonna say
better.
is kind of gross. No, what I'm looking at. You know what I'm looking at. Like, you linked it to me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's gross.
Like when you heard me
I'll message you about
laughing.
it because I'm about to leave. So, aside from that, I'm probably gonna close off the session. But yeah, it was pretty quality. I see that you need to, like, in order to develop your skill, you just have to recognize what can kill you. Pretend you're not, like, you're not immortal. You know, you're nobody's invincible. What can hit you? That's why I told you to watch Double Lift the other day. Like, watch how he muscle memories every single skill shot, like all of them. Let me pull up one video for you to watch. It has to be a Vayne video though. It's very specific because he, where is it? He negates the way he negates. I think it's Project Vayne 2049. He plays against the Leona. I think it's like very specific. It's not like the video starts off with him saying I need to select Vayne or some shit. Yeah, snowballing with Vayne. Is this the clip? Please tell me this is not the it's the part where he plays against the Vayne. Come on. No, or not against the Vayne, against the Leona. Jesus. How far how many videos have I watched with him? Gee, wow,
Damn many.
crazy. I've watched way too many. Yeah, try and ghost his Vayne. Is this it? That's not it. Is that that's not the Leona. All he has to do is just anything that says Vayne in his clips. Just try to watch his Vayne videos because like there's one in particular where they banned Zaya, so I picked Vayne. Is that it? Okay, please tell me that's it. It's just I just need to show you like what like the muscle memory for the negation. That's a Bard. Show me maybe another game where he picks Vayne again. Come on, anything? Anything, bro? Okay, nope. God damn it, this is so frustrating. I hate it when I have video like I know videos off the top of my head because I've seen them, and then like I just can't find them. Because it just sucks that I can't find them. This is League, Team Killer, Snowballing with Vayne. That's not it. I just saw that. Joining Team Liquid, Project Vayne. Is that it? Project Vayne gameplay. Okay, here's a Leona. But he doesn't negate it the first time. He just has to... Oh, he just failed. Jesus. He never negates the Vayne play. Wow. Okay. So anyway, I can't find it. It's just somewhere on his YouTube channel. I'll link it to you. I'm gonna go, so I'll catch you next time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully you get more progress. And yeah, 520 and 12 SL. Jesus Christ. Great player.
Mind you, this is the guy that said he got you too.
I know. I remember. All right. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I know. Per minute. Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Average is 15 deaths, by the way. All right. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna head out once again, and it was pretty fun doing the session with you. It'll be up within Jesus, when was the last one? I don't even remember when the last one was uploaded. It will be uploaded within 2 days or something.
The last one was Vayne on Sunday, I believe.
Tristana.
Week.
Tristana. We coached you with Tristana, remember? Like we did the Tristana. What can I do? Because that was the one where
we did the Vayne where I got like fed but still lost.
Yeah, I didn't do that one. Okay, I think I have that one rendered. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Okay, I'll get those two. Oh, yeah, I have it right here. Okay, I have it not uploaded. I'll just upload it now. Fuck. All right. This one right now will probably be uploaded within 2 or 3 days, and then yeah, I'm gonna upload the previous one so you can see it. So my internet's gonna cut out very soon because of that. So I'll see you later. Okay.
Alright, see you later. I'll message you.
Yeah, sounds good. Later.
Bye.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This is gonna be my coaching, fresh off the season 8 ladder. Let's go league or it's coaching ADC. I'm just like uploading a previous video that I actually haven't uploaded yet. So we're gonna get more sessions down the line. You can just easily add me on Skype or message you on Twitter if you don't like feel like adding me on Skype or something. I'll make sure I catch you guys later and whatnot. Okay.